Greetings and welcome to our young people out there and anyone else who's watching us on this episode. I have the privilege to actually bring you perhaps one of the most intelligent young person I've ever seen in my broadcasting years. I'm talking about one of Maureen's daughters. Remember? Best before. She has beautiful daughters. And I mean beautiful and intelligent as well. So I'm talking to Mazita this week or this moment. Greetings and how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thanks. I'm saying all the raving stuff out there because I know you've got lots to share. Let's start on the first things first. You are daughter to Maureen, your mom.
Yes, I
wrote
am.
this book.
Yes.
All right. What does it mean for you?
Well, this basically means that I don't have an excuse to a failed marriage. Like, I literally have the manual right here, and I know beforehand what I'm getting into, what I need to look out for. So, yes.
All right, so let's rewind the tape, go back.
Okay.
Who's Mazita? That's a very nice name, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because in your name, I hear God is being thanked.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Who am I? I'm the third.
Yes.
And you want my personal...
I want to know who you are because the viewers out there don't know who's Mazita, what, who, where, when, how.
Okay. First things first, I am Maureen's daughter.
Absolutely.
The third.
The one to whom this book is dedicated to.
Yes. A shareholder of that book. I can say that I'm...
You're still in school?
Yes, I am.
What are you doing in school?
I'm doing accounting, business studies, and economics.
You see, guys?
Yes.
Those are tough subjects.
Yes.
Nutty heads can't do those, but only those with bright minds. So with that combination, that's a powerful combination, by the way. And it just shows you're very good mathematically.
Yes. I try my best.
But you have an eye for attention to detail.
Yes.
And hence you want to be?
A forensic accountant.
You see, I told you. This lady is sharp. Do you even know what forensic it is? Of course, I did forensic psychology. Okay. So I have an idea of what you're getting into.
Yes,
so you want to audit the auditors.
Exactly.
Hey,
exactly. Hey. That's my plan.
So it means auditors can't be trusted anymore. We need to audit them. I'm sure in the future God will audit you too as a forensic.
Yes.
So it's good to hear that you're doing A levels.
Yes.
So in Zimbabwe, that's like
Form 6.
Form 6.
Yes.
After that, university.
Yes.
But tell us about what it means to be a child in this family. You're the third one. So you came in when the other guys had already taken their space. They're the bosses already.
Yes.
So you're the kiddie in the block. So what has it been like for you to grow up in Maureen's home?
Well, I can tell you that it's so amazing growing up with like so many role models. You know, I've got 2 older sisters, and you know, I look up to them very much. And you know, like you've got a set example for you. Where they fall, you now know where not to fall. And it's just a whole experience, really. I can't say it's always been easy, but I can tell you that it's a good experience.
Do your sisters bully you?
Sometimes. No, I'm joking.
I think Ayanda must be bullying you. I saw her on set telling you, no. But you've got beautiful, very intelligent sisters, and I really enjoyed chatting with them. So, Mom writes a book out of her experiences and perhaps talking to young women.
Yes.
You getting to be a mature young lady, getting into adulthood. Did you contribute to this book?
Yes, I did. Quite a lot.
How did you contribute?
I was part of the people who were doing the final touches and, you know, reading and rereading. That
attention to detail.
Yes, that's where it comes in.
That's good. Yeah. So tell us about the experience. Which part of the book really appealed to you as a young lady? Okay. Getting into adulthood and preparing soon to be in college, and you'll be soon out of this house and spending more time out there in the world. Which part of this book? And of course, it talks about marriage, and maybe it's a long shot for you for now. I'm hoping so.
Yes, it is.
But what is it that really stood out in your mom's book?
I think the thing that speaks out the most to me is the communication part, because, you know, even right now as a teenager, I've got so many relationships with friends, with family, with, and so many interactions. And I feel like communication isn't just for married people, but it's even for me. True. And, it's also a lifeblood if I want to keep healthy relationships going.
That's true.
Yes.
You got it right on the head. And in my experience as your uncle, been married for almost 19 years, been in a relationship for 22 years, I know that's the biggest part of any marriage. In fact, when you look at yourself, your boyfriend, and God, what brings all of you together is actually communicating with one another.
Yes.
If you don't talk to God, how can God talk to you? So that's the most important part. Any other part?
Any other part? I feel like, just hygiene as well, because it's a really, for a young lady like me, I need to be hygienic, and just, it's really important. People won't understand the magnitude of this, but it can push away or attract people just the way you carry yourself and handle yourself as an individual.
You talked about friends. Tell me about some of your experiences as a young person growing up in the post-modern age. I was a young person many, many years ago. I want to find out, what is it in your age group right now in high school that really bothers you a lot? And you're like, guys, if we could, if maybe my parents or us or the media or our leaders could address, what is it that you feel really is going wrong within your age?
I feel like a lot of people my age, I think I can't exclude myself completely, but I feel like we live our lives on social media so much. It takes up so much of our time. And, a lot of the things we do are influenced by social media. And there's no filtering what's good or bad. But, we try to put ourselves out there to be accepted, to be acceptable. And it really ruins a lot of things for us. It really, it takes away humanity from us, because, a lot goes on social media.
Yeah. And it's like opening the hole of hell.
Yes, it actually is.
And also it creates for many young people, they go out there just to present vain glory and just be seen to be this great person. And so social media, while it's a good tool for me, it's a good tool for communicating and reaching hundreds and thousands of people. However, there are dark sides of social media. If you ask the founders, they'll say you're being conditioned for something else. And if you talk of conditioning, I'm a psychologist by training, so I would know what it means to be conditioned to something else, such that if you lose it, there's a problem. So do you find yourself or your friends withdrawing and having serious behavioral problems for not having access to internet?
There are serious withdrawal syndromes of social media. I myself have been a victim of this, in the past. But now I think I'm, not as an addict as I used to be. But, you can feel like I need to text. I need to be on social media. People need to see what I'm doing, what I'm eating. And, it's just, you feel like something is missing. But it really shouldn't be that way.
Yes. And I think for me, I think it's good, because social media, Facebook, all those platforms, they're beautiful. But imagine if we take the same zeal and we apply it to God's business.
Yes,
we'll make the world a different place. So tell me about your mom. Anything about her that has really impacted on your life? And you might want to share with young people out there what it means for you to have a mother.
I think I'm quite privileged to have a mother like mine, because, she's really principled, and, she will tell you, sometimes as a young person, I really don't feel like going to church, but she will tell you that we need to go to church. And, that's kind of what keeps us going as a family, knowing that there's a God to believe in, there's a God to trust, and, that's always going to keep us in the fold.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let's rewind. You're not the last born.
No.
How did you feel when your young one came in?
I don't remember whether or not I was happy.
You did throw tantrums,
but as far as I could remember,
when Makanaka is your young sister, right?
She is.
Yes. Ayanda told me that when you came in, she thought, oh my goodness, I was the last one. Then you came.
Yes, I also thought I was the last one, to be honest. I really was quite, I wouldn't want to use spoiled. I just like to use maybe comfortable
Yes.
child.
All right.
You know, I got what I wanted most of the time.
And the big sisters would
yes,
help.
and you know, really, it's just it was. But my little sister, when she came, I don't think I was too happy about it. I would throw tantrums, and you know, cause a scene. But I think. Yeah.
So let's go back to the issues you mentioned on young people, and particularly focusing on the book. Communication was one of the key issues you mentioned. You are an A-level student. You're really tackling very difficult subjects that require you to take a lot of time to study. And you mentioned the importance of relationships and communicating in relationships. Let me put you on the spot a little bit. Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not at the moment.
Mom is listening.
I know, not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Is it your plan to be in marriage at some point? So, looking ahead, what are some of the things, reading the book, editing it and reviewing it, you think are areas perhaps all young people, you yourself included, would need to prioritize in preparation for their lifetime relationship?
Okay. I think the situation of unequal yoking is quite vital because you don't want to be explaining your religion the rest of your life. You don't want to be explaining your faith the rest of your life. You need to be with someone who is, you know, in the same boat, so to speak, as you. You understand the same things, you believe the same things, and you're in sync with each other.
All right. That's good. Anything you want to share with us before we close this?
I just want to say that this is a book that's not just for people in marriage, looking to marriage. It's quite helpful for day-to-day relationships, even if you're not looking to getting married. I think it's helped me a lot and changed my perspective on a number of things.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the time. It's been a privilege to hear your thoughts. Young lady, I told you guys, she's very intelligent, she's got the guts, and she's the stuff you want to find out for the future. So as I close this, Majid, I want to find out, you're quite intelligent, you're in a very super dwerp, as my young boys would say. Great career plans. What do you have in mind for yourself in the future in terms of your career, your plans, and perhaps your key message as we close this to all young people out there?
I hope to achieve what I want in the accounting field. I hope to achieve the maximum best I can to be a forensic accountant, you know, a real one for that matter, like, you know, one who's not swayed by corruption or anything, like to stand for the truth. I also hope to actually have a family of my own one day, and I hope to be a God-fearing person in future, and, you know, Yes.
So that's what you have for you there. She plans to be one of the best forensic auditors. And thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it. May God bless you.
Thank you for
It's all
having me.
possible. They say the sky is not even the limit when you are with God. And that's what your mom tells us in this book, Best Before. And thank you so much. And to our viewers out there, we've been privileged to have a young person sharing with us what it means to grow up in Maureen's house and how to experience the life-changing moment of the launch and the writing of this book. And I wish you all the best as you watch MelVee Productions. Please do remember to subscribe and get a copy of the book and get ready to meet with your destiny. God bless you. See you next time.